one features the Bulls' towering wide receiver. He rises when it matters most, and he comes in third in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Bulls and the Lions on Sunday night.
Well, they love their football in the East Bay, and the NFL has once again returned to Oakland, California. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Lions need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. For the gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Lions will take over.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Lions.
He'll look to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They go play action here on 1st down. To the back of the end zone, but too high. over everybody and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And for them right now, not a done deal. They are holding down one of the final 3 wild card spots with 2 weeks to go. But there are others, Charles, kind of nipping at their heels a bit.
And, Brandon, it's always worth keeping in mind, and I have to keep writing it down for myself. Remember, it's 7 teams in each conference now making the playoffs. So that brings more important games to the end of the season. So, in theory, more teams alive for postseason berth later in the year.
25 yards that time.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
You talk about this Lions defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground. Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll set up a throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Bulls have got it back to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bronco switch, roll, check.
Now back to throw. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Alert.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw here. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Wiggles free. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now a 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw.
A short throw to Ingram. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Pacheco headed right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 81 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
At the 5-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Again, it's Pacheco. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bulls are back within a score. Tucker with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Detroit's offense ready to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The throw over the middle taken in. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Offside. Defense.
They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Here we go, here we go.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moody. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Back to throw again. This is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out.
And now the 1,400-yard mark eclipsed. A touchdown on that last drive. He's put together such a solid season. We always talk about 1,000-yard campaigns, and 2,000 so elusive, but 1,500, that's a nice total to aim toward, too.
It really is, because when you get to that type of a number, you know those guys up front have done yeoman duty, right? And what we don't give them enough credit for is not just the initial blocks that they make. It's that second and third block. Sometimes you get the combination blocks where you're running the power game. But how about the linemen who can get their block on the line of scrimmage and climb to the second and the third level and get linebackers and defensive backs downfield to gain additional yardage?
And they have done that to perfection almost this year.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're
Ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out.
Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. He sets to fire deep.
Battled by the linebacker, but still adjusts and makes the catch. Touchdown!
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bulls are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big third down.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Here's A.J. Cole now.
He's been terrific so far. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Wide receiver A.J. Brown. You see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here.
Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books because at that pace, this type of efficiency, oh yeah, I think I'd throw it to him a little bit more often.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Lions.
They're going to look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Jordan Davis able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking to throw. And incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Fielded at about the 28. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
106 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A short throw to Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bulls' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Another shot now for this Lions offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Moody. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Roll. Check. Hey.
Here's a give up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Ready?
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And here on 3rd down, your #1 goal, don't be a hero, just get the first down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out.
And the numbers for him, pretty solid, really. He's run it well. He's caught it pretty well, but they're still far behind the 8 ball on the scoreboard.
Not able to use his talents, as you noted, to narrow the gap in the scoreboard. Sometimes it's a bend but don't break, right? He gets his yardage, that's cool, but it's not paying off on the scoreboard. They're not getting the points necessary. And if you're a defensive team, you'll give up that yardage for the kind of lead they have.
That's what I was going to ask you. Sometimes you say, let this guy do his thing. Let's control what we can control elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Take away the rest of the guys. Don't let them hurt you as well. But the biggest one is they contained him well enough that they've been able to increase their lead.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the...
Oh, and for the first time this season, he's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Lions are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught. It's Brown. And in for the Lions touchdown. A.J. Brown. 46 yards. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
134 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Bulls have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw here. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 70th catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll look to throw.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. And his kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football all